Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, and it is Friday. So it's weigh-in day. It is time for so many updates. Like, I have a lot to share with you. We're gonna talk about my week. We're gonna talk about my recent trip to Hawaii. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I do a weigh-in every single Friday. This is the video that I give you all of the updates, things that you need to know that are happening. This is where you can catch up with me every single week. So make sure you're subscribed and your bell notification is turned on. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That is what I follow to lose and maintain my 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down in that description box, as well as my free Facebook group. Come join us. We would love to have you. So let's talk about my week, my weigh-in, my trip to Hawaii, and all of the updates. Like I said, I have so many updates, so much good stuff to share with you, and I feel like I need a little something to make it through today's video. So I have not taken my Magic Mind shot for the day. I actually shared these with you guys. It's been several months ago, maybe even close to a year ago. I still take these almost every single day. These are a sharper mind and calm energy shot. They taste absolutely delicious. They're a little bit on the fruity, earthy side, and Magic Mind is really a game changer for energy, focus, and a clear mind throughout the day. It is 5:03 a.m. that I'm filming this video, so I definitely need a little Magic Mind shot to help me make it through my day. Say goodbye to feeling amped up and hello to feeling dialed in. Magic Mind helps with a sharper mind, less stress, stronger motivation, and better energy. It has magic properties and real ingredients. What's in this little bottle for cognition is lion's mane mushroom, bacopa, maneri, citicoline, and chlorophyll. For energy, you're going to get ceremonial grade matcha, cordyceps mushroom, rhodolia rosea, B12, B3, and B2. And for less stress, you're going to get ashwagandha, L-theanine, turmeric, vitamin C, and D3. It contains 12 amazing magical ingredients. Again, it helps with mental performance, less stress, calm energy, and vitality. It's really simple to take Magic Mind. I prefer mine refrigerated. They do not have to be refrigerated. I just like mine cold, so I actually just pulled this one out of the fridge. So you're going to shake it up really well. Cheers. It is subtly sweet, like I said. It has a little bit of a tang to it, a little bit of a spiciness to it. I think it tastes really good. I, again, prefer mine chilled. This is part of my morning ritual. Again, it's how I start my day. It's how I get motivated, have a clear mind, stay calm and focused for the day. If you struggle with staying on task, if you struggle with focus, if you're a procrastinator, this is definitely going to help. And I just appreciate all of the natural ingredients in Magic Mind that help me feel really dialed in a natural way. So I've been really loving this. I will link Magic Mind down below with a discount for you. I cannot recommend it enough. Like I said, it is a morning ritual staple, and now I feel ready, calm, and motivated for my day. Now that I've had my Magic Mind for the day, let's jump into my trip to Hawaii. So if you follow me, you know that I just got back from my annual girls trip to Hawaii. So I go every single year with my friend Rachel from San Diego and my friend Kelly. This is my second year going with Rachel and Kelly. Last year we went to Kauai, and the year before we went to Kona. It was Rachel, my mother-in-law, and myself. So now it's kind of the three of us, me, Kelly, and Rachel. And this year we went back to Kona. We really love Kona. We love the big island. We liked Kauai, but Kona definitely has our heart, and we had the most incredible, amazing trip that I could ever ask for. We were gone just under a week, 6 nights. We stayed in a absolutely beautiful, gorgeous condo right on the golf course with an ocean view. It was absolutely beautiful. It was a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath condo, and it was perfect for us. I had my own bedroom, my own bath. Rachel and Kelly shared a room, shared a bath, and then there was actually a half bath. So Rachel kind of utilized that one. It just worked out really, really well. It was quiet, it was peaceful. There was a gym and a pool on site. We had covered parking. It was honestly the best accommodations that we've had so far in Hawaii. So I flew in on a Monday, and I didn't get into Hawaii until about 3 p.m. Hawaii time. Now it is 3 hours behind me, so it's quite a time difference. And as soon as we all landed, we immediately went to our favorite coffee shop on the island called Island Vintage Coffee, got ourselves a little pick-me-up for the rest of the afternoon, checked into our Airbnb condo, and then went over to the little shopping area that's part of this community-wide Loa Village is where we stayed. I will actually link our accommodations down below for you if you're interested in checking it out if you would plan to visit Kona. Cannot recommend it enough. And we went ahead and ate dinner at this place called Foster's Kitchen. We actually ate there the last time we were in Kona, and it was amazing. And then we went to bed. We got coffee in the morning, of course, from our favorite Island Vintage Coffee place. So our first day on the island was all about coffee plantations. We actually toured 2 separate plantations. We toured Mountain Thunder Coffee, and then we toured UCC. UCC had a beautiful view. I did pick up my favorite Kona coffee from Mountain Thunder. We tested all sorts of coffees out. We took a little tour. There's a little nature trail that you can take. It was $10 for all of us to go. So $10 is not bad for the 3 of us. And we actually got to see a lava tube, got to see a lot of the native plants and fruits and things to Hawaii. It was really, truly beautiful. And then we finished out our night going to the Pacific, Voyagers of the Pacific Luau. It was fantastic. It was right on the ocean. I mean, we got to see the sunset on the ocean. The luau was amazing. The food was amazing. It was so much fun. It was seriously the perfect first day in Kona. Day number 2 was all about snorkeling. We had a snorkel tour planned for day 2, which was absolutely amazing, where we got to actually snorkel in Captain Cook's Cove. We got to learn a lot about the history of Captain Cook and how it relates to Kona and Hawaii. We got to snorkel for a couple of hours. I actually jumped off the highest point of the boat. The guide was like, do you want to jump off the high point? He must have known that I was like an adrenaline junkie. And I was like, absolutely, I do. YOLO. Like, this is a one-time deal. So I climbed all the way up and jumped off the top of the boat. It was so much fun. Kelly has never snorkeled in the open ocean, and we got her in the water. She did it because we actually snorkeled fairly close to shore, where when we were in Kauai, we were in the middle of the ocean, and she was like, absolutely not. But because it was a little bit closer to shore and the water is so beautifully clear in Kona, Kelly jumped right in and we snorkeled. We had lunch on the boat. It was a beautiful, beautiful boat. It was a beautiful ride out to the snorkeling point. Everything about the tour was amazing. We even got to see spinner dolphins on our way back from snorkeling. They were quite a ways away, but we could see them flowing through the water. They jumped up and spun around a couple of times. It was magical. I have always loved dolphins, so that was really exciting for me to see. After snorkeling, of course, we need to pick me up. So we went to a coffee shop called Uncle Kimo's Coffee. It was actually recommended by our snorkel guide. He was wonderful. Guy and girl on our snorkel tour were so, so, so good. And they recommended this coffee shop. It absolutely did not disappoint. We had some pastries and some coffee. We were so tired after snorkeling. I mean, we got back to the hotel and we were falling asleep on the couch at 6:30. So we went to bed and we got up really early the next day for day 3. On day 3, we got to go canoeing. So in Kauai, we took a kayak hiking trip. This time we wanted to go canoeing, and it was honestly one of our favorite tours we've taken on any Hawaii trip. It was just so calm and peaceful, yet we got in an amazing upper body workout. We canoed out to Captain Cook area where we had snorkeled the day before. We were able to get off the canoe and snorkel, but we didn't. We just stayed on the canoe. Our guide brought us the most amazing, delicious peach pastries that Hawaii people are so generous, and he brought us these pastries just as a gift for the tour. I mean, he did not have to do that. He bought them with his own money. They were amazing. We enjoyed our pastries. We enjoyed the scenery. It was just so calm and beautiful. And on the way canoeing back, we got to see the dolphins again, but this time up close and personal. They were literally like 15, 20 feet away from us. We could see them jump up and spin. They were magical, absolutely beautiful, breathtaking scenery. It was just such a calm yet bit of a workout excursion, and it was so, so good. Our guide was local. He played the shell to summon the gods to protect us while we were canoeing. It was just absolutely magical. We did stop at a final coffee plantation called Greenwell. It was recommended to us as well. We stopped by there. I did pick up some autumn harvest coffee. It was some of the best spicy coffee I've ever had. My friend Kelly got a beautiful bracelet with shells from Hawaii and coffee beans. It was just such a beautiful view from that coffee plantation. And then we headed out to Hapuna Beach, which one of you recommended that we check out. And on the way there, we stopped at the malasada truck that's supposed to have the best malasadas on the island. I will say they were really, really good. I mean, really, really good. Everything out of a truck seems to be really good. And after we grabbed malasadas, we headed down to Hapuna Beach, where we just enjoyed the beach. It just was a very relaxing, calming day between the canoeing and the beach. We went back to our condo and ate dinner. We did do some grocery shopping the first day on the island so that we could eat breakfast at the condo. We also grabbed a couple salads for dinner. So we had salad, and honestly, we watched 90 Day Fiance. That's what we did before heading to bed. Day 4, we took a volcano tour. So we actually paid for an all-day 10-hour tour, and I will tell you, it was so good. What was great about it is we were the only ones on the tour. So it was kind of like we had our own personal tour guide. His name was Chide. He was 21. He was a native islander. He was so knowledgeable, so much fun, and we had such a fantastic day. Like I said, we got our own personal tour. Our first stop was Tex Drive-In, where he grabbed some lunch, and they have, again, famous malasadas on the island. They were very different than the malasadas we got out of the truck, but equally as delicious. I got a guava-filled one, and they were massive. I only ate about 3/4 of it because lunch and dinner were also included as part of our tour. After we stopped at Tex Drive-In, we got to go to Rainbow Falls. It was so beautiful. It was this magical waterfall that always emits a rainbow. So I did take some pictures, tried to get a picture of the rainbow, and then also as part of the falls, there's a banyan tree forest, literally multiple banyan trees. So we walked around. The falls were beautiful. The banyan trees were also incredibly beautiful. And then we went ahead and went to a little local Wailea burger joint for lunch. My friend Kelly and I shared a burger and had delicious fries. They were absolutely delicious. We also grabbed a coffee at a local drive-thru. It was interesting to see an independent drive-thru in Hawaii rather than just a Starbucks, and it was delicious, absolutely delicious. We definitely needed a little pick-me-up for our 10-hour tour. And then from there, we got to go to a black sand beach. So when we went to Kona the first year with my mother-in-law, we went to a black sand beach on the whole other end of the island for a wedding. Well, this time we got to go to the Hilo side of the island, which we had never been before. So that was really awesome. And we got to go to the black sand beach in Hilo. It was beautiful. We saw turtles. We put our toes in the sand. Another just glorious beach moment. And then from there, we got to go to Volcano National Park. That was a big draw of our tour. So we got to see the volcano, and then we got to do something I have always wanted to do. Rachel was skeptical. She was a little nervous about it. I was not. I was so excited. We got to walk through a lava tube. That was the coolest thing I have ever done. We got to see the lava tube at the Mountain Thunder Coffee, but we actually got to walk through it, and it was so awesome. It was so cool to be able to walk through an actual lava tube. Rachel made it out the other end unscathed, and she said that she was happy that we did it. And it was chilly at the national park because of the elevation. We all got matching Volcano National Park sweatshirts. It was so much fun. We were there for about an hour, and then we started heading back, and we stopped at this place called Zippy's. All of these restaurants were recommended by our tour guide. Again, he's a local to the island. He actually showed us right where he lived with his family in Hilo. And what's crazy about Hawaiian culture is they're very, very family focused. So he was saying that he lives with his entire family. There's 12 people in his home, and it's about 1,000 square feet, and they actually shower outside. It was so interesting to hear how they live, and to them that's totally normal. And he said, I don't really care where I live as long as I'm with my family. So I thought that that was really special. He was married. He does have a wife. We did not get to meet his wife or any of his family, but it was just really interesting to learn more about the Hawaiian culture and the Hawaiian heritage from him. So we ate dinner at Zippy's. I had chicken katsu. It was delicious. And then we finalized our night stargazing on our way home. It was a great tour. Everything about the tour was great. It was a little bit of a splurge. It was a little bit of a pricey tour, but in my opinion, well worth it, especially because we got a private tour. There was no one else but the three of us with today on our tour. And then on day 5, our final day in Hawaii, which was really sad. It's actually kind of day 6. I didn't count the day we flew in. I only counted the full 5 days that we spent on the island. We of course started our day out with coffee, as always. We were really sad to get our final coffee from Island Vintage. We stopped by a farmer's market and I got some homemade dog treats for my dogs. The person selling the dog treats had their dog there and I couldn't pass it up. I'm a sucker for dogs and my dogs actually really like the treats. They are human grade, so I wanted to bring home a little something for my dogs from Hawaii. And then we headed down to, I guess what's considered to be the beachfront kind of downtown area of Kona. It was actually right by the place that we went to, the Luau, and they have some really fun shops and restaurants. So we ate lunch at a restaurant called Humpy's, and we actually ate there the first time we were in Kona, Rachel and I, and you can sit out with a beautiful ocean view and the food is so good. Kelly and I shared fish and chips because we said we cannot leave Hawaii without having fish. Rachel had a chicken sandwich and then we did some shopping. There's one particular store on this strip. It's a mom and pop store. It's owned by a husband and wife. We always go there to buy our souvenirs, to buy our sweatshirts and things because we want to support a small business. So I actually got Tori a sweatshirt. I got myself a sweatshirt. Kelly got a few souvenirs. We went to the ABC store next door and shopped around a little bit. We just kind of walked up and down the street. And then we had a little bit of time to kill before our final adventure in Hawaii. So we actually went and had gelato at our favorite gelato place called Gypsy Gelato. And our final adventure, day 5 in Hawaii, was Rachel and I got matching Hawaiian tattoos. Right here on our forearms. I'll go ahead and insert a picture since you can't really see it on my forearm very well, but Rachel and I both got these in honor of Hawaii. Like I said, we go every single year. It's our annual girls trip. Rachel and I go together every year, and we wanted something to represent Hawaii and represent our friendship. Rachel and I have been friends for almost 30 years, so this was just something really special that we wanted to do. Rachel got her first tattoo in Kauai last year, so we wanted to do something again to symbolize our friendship, symbolize Hawaii this year. And then after we got our tattoos, we went back to Lava Lava Beach Club for our final dinner, and we made sure that we were there for the sunset. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, everything about the sunset, the beach, Lava Lava Beach Club, we love. That is definitely a restaurant I would highly, highly recommend you visit if you go to Kona. We went there twice. That's how much we loved it. Beautiful, beautiful way to end out our night. I mean, absolutely spectacular. We shared a piece of Kona coffee cheesecake. It was just amazing. It was such an amazing, soul-fulfilling trip. We said when we got back to the condo that this was our favorite trip so far. Just everything about it was so wonderful. It was fun, but it was also relaxing. We felt like we really got rejuvenated this time in Hawaii. Even though we were busy, busy, busy on the go, we still feel like we left feeling rejuvenated. And it was absolutely amazing. I did share lots of photos in my Facebook group. So if you're in my Facebook group, you can see my daily posts I shared over on Instagram, but I wanted to let you guys, fill you guys in on our trip here on YouTube as well in case you don't have Facebook or Instagram. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I will link our accommodations down below. If you have any questions for me, let me know. I'm happy to help, but I can't recommend Kona enough, and it was incredible. I did not track my food while I was gone at all. I ate malasadas, I ate fish and chips, I ate burgers, I ate luau's, like I ate everything. I was mindful. I still had my protein coffee every morning, was mindful about getting in my protein, but I enjoyed my trip. I mean, you're not gonna gain fat on a vacation. And actually when I came back on Sunday, I weighed myself and I was up about 1 pound. That was it. And that was immediately getting off the plane, travel, and you always get a little bit of travel bloat. So I was interested to see how my weight went throughout this week. But before we jump into my weigh-in, I want to give you a couple more updates. Lola's doing amazing. She actually did really well with me being gone in Hawaii. Usually she mopes around, and Troy said this time she did really, really well. She definitely missed me, and when I got home, she was literally like prancing around. She was so happy to see me. Palmer's like in my face going, "Rah!" like all excited. I missed my babies so much, but it definitely was a relief that Lola wasn't super mopey while I was gone, because it kills me. It kills me when she's sad, and she's doing really well. She goes back for her 2-month post-chemo appointment checkup next week. Fingers crossed, everything's still going well. She's doing well. I check her neck neurotically and everything seems to be fine. So fingers crossed. I celebrated my birthday on Monday, the day after I got back from Hawaii. The day I flew home, the 17th, is my husband's birthday and my 7-year wedding anniversary. So it was just a really good return home to see my family, to see my husband, and to celebrate our birthdays and anniversaries. Our house is coming along amazing. This sucker is going up so fast, I can't even believe it. We actually had our windows put in this week, our HVAC ductwork put in this week, our electrical box, the roofing was delivered, our outdoor fireplace insert was put in. It's just happening so fast and it's so incredibly exciting. The next big step for us is getting this house listed, and we're still debating if we want to do December, January. We definitely need to have a conversation with our realtor, but that's really the next big step for us. But our new house is coming along beautifully. I will have the next vlog out for you, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. So you'll get to see what's happened over the last few months and updates on the house. And I've started the third vlog as well, but everything's going really well. It's been seamless, easy, no issues. I'm back to tracking my food. I'm back on my food game. I'm gonna update you guys next week on what my plans are to finish out the rest of 2024, but things are going really well in that department as well. So I think the final thing that I have to share with you is my weigh-in for the week. Like I said, when I came home, I was up a pound on the scale, which honestly, I wasn't surprised about, especially with travel bloat and, you know, eating foods I normally don't eat, eating more than I normally eat, splurging a little bit more than normal. But when I stepped on the scale today, all of that is gone except for 0.4 pounds. So I'm up 0.4 from my weigh-in before my trip. I consider that a maintenance. And considering I traveled to Hawaii for a week, I'm not mad about 0.4 at all. And also, I was supposed to start my cycle in Hawaii and I didn't. I'm very, very, very late with my cycle. So part of that could be hormone related. I don't know if I'm going from perimenopause into menopause. We'll kind of see what the rest of this week has in store, but I am very, 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 very late for my cycle. I was 6 days late last month as well. Let me know what happened when you transitioned from perimenopause to menopause, if you've went through that. Let me know down below. Is this kind of what's happening with me and being so late and not starting my cycle? Let me know if you have any words of wisdom for me, but overall I'm up 0.4. I'm not mad about it. I had an amazing trip. It was worth every 0.4. Every single 0.4. And now I want to hear from you. How have you been? How was your week? Actually, thank you so much for all of you reaching out saying you missed me on YouTube. I actually was so excited to get back and film and record and get back to normal. I had my what I eat in a day on Wednesday. That was my first video back. I'll have a grocery haul for you tomorrow. Part 2 of my Q&A on Sunday. I'm back. The videos are back. I've missed you guys and I'm so happy to be back to filming and coaching and doing all the things that really bring me so much joy. And thank you also for allowing me to take a little bit of a break and just enjoy my vacation and not be stressed about pre-filming content. It was honestly a much needed break that I've never had before. So thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being excited that I'm back, because I'm also very, very excited. Let me know how your week was, your weigh-in, and if you enjoyed another Friday video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on, and I will see you in tomorrow's grocery haul. Love you guys, so happy to be back, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.